pissing me off. Timing of it all is like kind of related to what this is about. Like what's been affecting your mood and draining your energy the most in your life is you have to as an adult.
Whoa, wait, yeah, that's
you have
so
a lot
true.
of things you have to tend to, a lot of people you have to take care of. Lots of random little tasks in the everyday life that can distract you sometimes from wanting to obtain your true goals. Watering your garden.
Perfect timing.
Perfect timing. Because the Queen of Swords, she's fierce. She has to fight into the battles. She has to do what she has to do in the war. She has to fight what she needs to do. And I think when you're so caught up in work, you're just focused on adult mode. Like, okay, I have to do my tasks. I have to do what I have to do. And sometimes you can live on autopilot without realizing that you're just kind of going through the motions instead of actually being present in your everyday life. So I think you're trying to learn how to balance that energy of like, okay, I can still do my tasks, I can still be a responsible person and have to commit to different things that I have to do because, you know, it's a tough world and you have to make revenue somehow.
It's a man's world.
It's a dog world.
It's a dog, yeah.
But I also think you're trying to look towards where you can find energy to also invest in yourself, like you said, because another big part is the Ace of Pentacles, which is looking towards financial problems, trying to see like what can I do to fulfill my needs financially, but also fulfill myself personally. This card is also like, it's like the ace of a deck. One of the strongest cards. So this is a very strong, like, financial is a very strong, like, focus on your life right now. So I think that's also just been, like, your main focus and what's been, like, you're really, like, worried about, like, oh my god, this is the only thing that's holding you back is, like, okay, yes, I will make time. Of course, it is at the expense of, like, okay, will this be logically, financially smart in the long run? But I think Spirit is saying you don't have to worry about that right now because you're a fighter. You're a fighter. You're a fighter. You know what you want. You go after what you want to get.
I think with this, like, finances too, I think I'm trying to transition finances from being such a negative part of my life to a positive part.
Yes, this is positive.
Yes.
I like it.
So I feel like even though it's a little difficult, I'm trying to stay afloat and work on my passions and at the same time take care of myself so that I can make my finances better. Have a more healthy relationship with my finances. Yeah.
I like that. Beautiful.
You just unlocked that in me. I've never had the words for or that thought ever, but you literally just unlocked that for me.
It's nice to verbalize it out loud. Alright. Next one. Where should you focus your energy? Off the bat, I think partnerships with people, because these are all in pairs. Like, I don't know, I have to show here. All of these cards have pairs of 2.
Oh, yeah.
So there's always one person developing close relationships with people who you trust and really building on that, because I think you thrive best on deep personal relationships rather than like being in a huge group with people.
Oh my god, you know
because
me.
I think one-on-one is a lot better.
God,
one-on-one is a lot better because you get to really like focus on each other's energies instead of like being the I mean, with the group, it's nice because you're all together and it's community-based.
Yeah.
But I think with the specific projects that you want to focus on, it's important to like really invest with someone who you really trust. Not even just projects, but just like in life in general. Like, it's important to have someone you can rely on for different things. Like, who can I go to for my advice? Who can I go to for any financial advice? Who can I go to for this and that? So I think. You need someone to be there for you at the end of the day when you've worked hard and you just need to put the swords down and just rest. You need someone to be like your home and you're safe. To just be like, okay, let me confide, let me be think maybe it can be hard to not compare yourself to other people's journeys because you're so far in your own lane that if you even look at other people's lanes, it's like they're going to a different destination. Like that's not even like where you're trying to go. So there's no point in like trying to follow them because it could lead you to a pathway you don't even want to end up at. Stay in your own lane.
Stay in your
Stay in
own
your own lane. Create your own pavement because that's what you're good at. You're good at creating things for yourself that you know work out best for you. You're good at doing things that make yourself happy and also something that might resonate with other people as well. And if people happen to join along on the road, like sure, come on down.
Come on down.
But you don't want to be a follower. Like I think you were made to start your own endeavors and create a new pathway for people to find an outlet. And then I'm getting from the Six of Swords. Six of Swords. They look like twinning them. So what I'm thinking is you need to focus on making sure you got your own back as well. Because they look alike to me. So I'm thinking, I see it as like a mirror where she's like, you know, we have our goal here. We have a castle, we have a beautiful castle, and that can represent your dreams and your values and what you want to work towards. How could we get towards that? We have to check in with ourselves and be like, okay, girl, how are we doing? How are we feeling?
Yes.
Because, of course, it's important to work hard, but it's also important to sit back and reflect for a few seconds and be like, okay, check in. How are we doing? Instead of always being on the go. Because I understand you do have a lot of energy, but I also think it's just as important to sit down and be like, okay, let's collect ourselves, let's gather ourselves, let's organize what we need to do, and now let's work together to make this work. I could also see it as like inner child and your adult self working together to create a fulfilling life.
Or even Steph and Ani.
Talk about it.
Hello.
This leads me to my next point.
Hold on, before you move on.
Yeah.
You were so on, you've been so on point. And literally the collab stuff, I've been literally thinking about people. Like, I'll just be on the toilet.
I'd be on toilets.
I'm like thinking about this song that we made before, and I'm thinking, oh, there's an opening here. Now this person does really good spoken word. I could see him being in this section right here. And then you said something about how I connect with people better, like one-on-one. And it is so true because I've been in positions where I've been in a big open space of creatives, and it's that kind of feeling that we walk into an event and it feels very corporate.
Yes.
Like sometimes it feels fake or not genuine. I feel like you're right, because I feel like I connect with people on a more personal level, and to see that in a bigger crowd, it just feels more genuine to me. Like knowing that I'm in this big community, but I have stories literally with every single person in the room is more meaningful to me than, something that's not so authentic.
I love that.
So I do, you made me realize that. I do like meeting people one-on-one.
I love that.
It's more raw and real for me.
You know when like you're at a corporate event and it feels like you have to like put on a face or put on an act? Like, I have to perform, I have to like show people my best side. I think you allow people to just feel like, oh, I can just show up as I am. And I can make a connection with this person and I won't feel judged for it. I am itching to get to this next part. I'm itching to get to this next part because I think this connects to what you were saying. What's been going good for you in your life reminds me of a younger you.
Inner child card.
Because I think not even with just yourself, but with other people, you help people feel like, oh, like maybe I'm not just this adult who has to live my life the way I have to. Maybe there are little things that I can find joy in, things that make me happy. Maybe there's more to me. And like you said, with stories that you have with different people really remember that and people really cherish that because it makes them feel special and like not so alone. I think you help people feel connected to themselves not even directly, but indirectly as well. When you create art, when you say things and you voice your thoughts, people will resonate with that and be like, that's exactly what I'm going through. Hello. Same with music as well. I think there's a way you speak that helps people feel like they're not alone and they can relate to the things that you say. I think it's nice because that's where I feel like your core is at, and what's going well for you is like healing and helping people bloom, helping not just your own garden, but helping other people grow as well. Because I think what you're realizing is, I need to grow my own garden. And when I do that, people will see that and they'll be like, oh, that's nice. I want that for myself too. And then you inspire others to do the same. Because, like, I don't know why I'm thinking about The Sims. you create your own life. You create the life you want to live.
Create my own narrative.
Create your own narrative, and you have control over everything. Because that's also one thing that, like, I realized, I'm like, oh, Stephanie wanted this. She just got it. She just went after it, and I was like, that's cool. I can just do that. I can literally I have free will. I can do whatever I want. And I think when you're a child, you don't realize there's so many like different logical things that you have to do to get to certain steps, but when you're a child, you don't really care as much. You just be doing whatever you want because you just want to do it. Selfish in a good way. Selfish in a good way.
In a good way, in a healthy way.
Yeah. So that has been going good for you. Is you're a go-getter.
I see. Wow. It's so on point. It's scary how accurate.
You did give me a head start.
She's awakening. She's awakening me to all these.
She gave me some details on what's going on in her life, so I'm just feeding off of it with the help of the spirits. Last one, we have messages and words of wisdom from your spirit guides, and we have 10 of Wands in reverse.
I don't know what that means.
Interesting is that
it's this artwork. There's a lot of things going on here. Oh, that's literally like a dragon that's stuck.
Yeah, he's trying to
help it free itself.
Help free it. I don't know if he's trying to help free it or if he's trying to tone it down. We're trying to silence the dragon.
Yeah, but also we got it in reverse.
Reverse.
So interesting.
The things that you were recently worried about or recently stuck on.
Could either be like they were trying to tone down my emotions about it, or even like if I'm trying to liberate them, like, hey, let it happen. It's life. I don't know what's the outcome, but I know we're gonna be okay because of the character we've grown into, right?
Yes.
I don't know. What was your take?
Yes. I think there were things that you tried to tone down, like you said, that you just couldn't because you were obviously not destined for living a mundane, everyday, simple life. Like, there are other things that you want to do. And it's important that Spirit is telling you to not try and withstrain it, not try to hold it down, because there's no point. The dragon is bigger. And I think there's bigger things that you're destined for, and you can't withhold it because it's important that you let it out and you let it free.
Yeah. Right? Because if it's like this, then it's like you're trying to hold, like, keep it there. You're trying to keep it, what is it? What's the word for it? What's the word? Not tamed, but...
Tamed is a good word.
It's just like you're trying to withhold it from flying.
Tamed is a good word too, yeah. And it's just like, it looks uncomfortable, like it looks stressful, and you don't want to be in this position where you're always trying to like subside everything that you actually want to do and just be like, just shove it all into like a cupboard and a shelf and just be like, all right, well, that's what I have to do because I have to. I think Spirit is telling you, you don't have to do this because it's stressful and it looks like it's not fun and he's not having a good time. He wants it to be free. You deserve to have the freedom that your inner child always wanted you to have. And I think karaoke.
Is that a sign?
You have to sing you have to sing your heart out. You have to not care and be free. Because if you have to sing. You have to sing. Because if you don't sing, you're silencing your mouth like this dragon.
Oh, you're eating right now. You're eating.
Do not be silenced. Open your mouth, young lady.
Share that damn music.
Let the people hear your voice. Let the people hear your voice. You do not have to be silent. This
silent.
This is reverse hermit again. This is reverse hermit again. Like, step outside. Why are you trying to shelter yourself? Why are you
sheltering your gifts?
You are fierce. You are fierce. You are larger than life. And what are you doing? You're trying to wrap it up with some like cheap rope. You think that's gonna work? I'm pent up. I'm angry now.
Yo,
can you not? Like
she's speaking from 100 people.
You're like in a little cocoon like this. But you are not a cocoon. You are a dragon. You are a butterfly. You need to get out of your shed, ma'am. Your shed is expired and it's dusty and there's cobwebs and it's so dusty in there. It's not your place anymore. This is not your place anymore and you have to step out of your shell. You're pissing me off. I think Spirits is like angry about you because I told him to speak through me and they're just like, girl, get up, get out.
Okay, I'm going. Let's go to the studio right now.
She's like, grab that mic and get to singing, get to work. Come on, we're waiting. The people are waiting. The people that are waiting, they need to hear you sing.
Valid, because there's so many songs in the bag right now, and it's just about execution, literally.
Every light is every song she hasn't released yet.
Oh my god. She's cooking too much.
I know these things.
And what's her general?
We got the
is that the bottom?
Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this is the bottom of the deck.
Oh, okay.
Now let's see, like,
why are they all the same?
Got a lot of pages. Pages is like I think it's the knight. I could be wrong.
They all look the same in the position. Is this my one?
Yeah, see, cocoon.
And you're unfolding. And we're getting
and
out.
You're growing. See, look.
Unfolding and getting out. Interesting.
You're evolving.
Oh wait, hold on. That's like the younger version?
Yeah. I told you.
That's like scary. Oh my god, and what's this?
Star.
Ooh.
The star card. I'm telling you.
This is scary.
General consensus. Spirit says action. You know what to do. Proceed. Keep it going.
It's time to make music.
Yes. And releasing it.
And release it.
Don't keep it tied in the vaults. What's going on?
Not everything has to be perfect.
This dragon is too big to be in the basement. There's so much more sky to fly, and it's choosing to stay on the ground.
Countries
The owner's trying to keep it on the ground when it's so huge and it could fly to many different continents.
I heard you.
We
I
heard
heard
you,
it.
girl. You heard me? Okay, good.
Message received.
Message received. That's what matters. stairs. Perfect.
Okay,
Mission accomplished.
I'll go to the studio.
Me yelling at you. Get up! Get up!
Oh, yeah. It's all love. We needed to hear that. Thank you.
Quest.